Hi, my name is Katie Rogers, and with me today is Grace Gonzales, the Executive Director for Tennis Success, and Cher-ri Jackson, the Associate Executive Director. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me and spending the next few minutes with me.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you taking your time, Katie. Thank you.
Let's go ahead, if you will, and let's begin with you guys telling us a little bit about Tennis Success and your many offerings.
Well, Tennis Success is an NJTL that has been in operation for a little less than 20 years. We are housed here at the HEB Tennis Center in Corpus Christi, Texas, where we offer an after-school program to at-risk kids completely free with an hour of tennis, an hour of education, and some healthy living programs or concepts where they can get either free lessons on how to make certain foods or just the healthy snacks that they get every day. We are also in 10 elementary schools that we also offer the free tennis and education for an hour each. We give all of our kids the opportunity to play in different clinics, leagues, or tournaments, all for free. And at the end of the program, if they graduate with us, then they are eligible for a scholarship that will last them for at least 4 years to 5 years, depending on how they do education-wise.
Now, as our country is forced to respond to this recent pandemic, what change or changes has Tennis Success been forced to make in order to continue offering your children tennis enrichment?
Well, as Cher-ri mentioned earlier, we partner with the Corpus Christi Independent School District and had our program in 10 of the local elementaries. So we had to make a drastic change as they closed their campuses mid-March.
Yep.
And so that's really when we had to change over to what we thought was not going to be a long program, but we invested in Zoom and really started those videos with the kids once a week, and just started really seeing that it was successful and they were enjoying that. So we had to change that, but then Katie, we were so happy to be able to welcome them back to the tennis courts on June the 8th with in-person instruction.
So what is something new that you've had to try in relationship to your programming for your consumers? For example, tournaments, clinics, recreational play?
Well, when it comes to play in general, we had to cut off everything. We went with the guidelines that USTA put out, asking us not to do any or not to host any. And our local tennis pros, they followed suit. They also didn't offer any. So the only thing the kids had, at least in our program, and us being the only NJTL here in Corpus, is our virtual program that we ended up putting out 4 weeks after our summer program has started in person. Our cases here in Corpus just began to rise so much that we felt it necessary to just kind of shut down things and regroup. And that way the kids and their parents felt safe, but also giving them the opportunity to still play tennis and get all of the offerings that we have during the summer.
Let's talk a little bit. I know that you guys have taken your summer camp, like you just mentioned, and you've gone virtual. Let's talk a little bit about that virtual camp. Are you guys doing these sessions? Are they pre-recorded? Are you hosting live Zoom sessions? Tell us a little bit about that camp.
So our camp is, like you said, is virtual. We have 3 days of pre-recorded videos. So Monday and Wednesday, we offer tennis videos from all of our coaches. They will include the warm-up, the drills, games, different things. Anything you would do here, we have tried to implement it in the video. On Tuesdays, they get an enrichment, which would be anything STEM related. So science, technology, engineering, math, and sometimes art. So, and we also incorporate our healthy living. So we've done a couple healthy meals, things that you might want to eat for dinner, or last week we actually did a healthy lunch that you would want to take to school, but you like really wanted. So we did like some pinwheels and some apples and granola bars and all that great stuff. But then on Thursday, they have a live Zoom meeting with all of the staff where they get to ask us questions. They participate in the different drills maybe that they did during the week. And all of these videos and Zoom meetings and all that great stuff are worth points. So at the end of the week, they are able to earn a certain amount of points to get gift bags that maybe have USTA stuff in it, Net Gen stuff, Tennis Success apparel, our CCTA, which is our CTA here, material. That's like if they get the least amount. We want to try to get as much out as possible. So if you've done one thing, it's very possible for you to get a bag. But if you have really tried and you've done maybe 2 or 3 days of stuff, then you can get a bigger prize. So you may get a shirt or a hat or a gift card to Whataburger or something like that. And then we actually have extra points that are given during the week. So every week you're able to earn an extra 5 points for writing about an act of kindness that you did during the week. It could be anything from helping your parents wash the dishes without complaining. It could be about opening the door for your grandmother, anything that you felt was an act of kindness. You get the extra points, and then having those extra points gets you not only the gift bag, but you also get the apparel. And adding all those points up for all the weeks, you are eligible for a pair of tennis shoes, a bag, like a big tennis bag, a racket, and other goodies at the end of the summer. So we were hoping that all of this really makes the kids want to stick with it, while also really gaining the knowledge of tennis and the other aspects of the program.
Well, you guys are now 2 weeks in to your virtual summer camp. What are some of your successes? What are some adjustments that you see are necessary at this point?
I would say the successes are that the kids are staying engaged.
Yes.
We're just so ecstatically happy about that, and we're getting more and more, and the coaches are even getting better themselves, acting wise, not tennis wise, but they're coming up with some really great ideas and workouts that the kids. I think Coach Christie was teaching, what is that, Tabata, some kind of exercise, but I think some of the challenges, and Cher-ri came up with this great idea to let's ask the parents to get on a Zoom video with us. And we're going to have that conversation with them and ask them, number one, school is like 3 weeks away. Mm-hmm. And we want to ask the parents, are they sending their children back to school, or are they going to go virtual? Because we want to know how they're feeling. And if most of them are feeling pretty safe about going back to school, then that's when we're going to share that we're going to open our tennis program again on August the 24th, with in-person instruction.
That's fantastic. Well, Grace, Cher-ri, I just want to thank you both. I want to thank your team and your board of directors for going the extra mile and continuing to offer something that these kids can play for a lifetime. You guys are doing absolutely incredible work. So on behalf of USTA, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we are so grateful to have you on our team. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katie. You're
have a great day.
Such a great help. Thank you.
See you guys on the courts.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.